We are almost at the end of this year's DevOps Days DC, and we want to share some well-deserved thank yous.
We want to give one more shout out to our sponsors before we wrap up because they are an important part of our community. Thanks to our platinum sponsors, Excella, Aviatrix, and Chef. Thanks to our gold sponsors, Cloudsmith, LaunchDarkly, Pluribus Digital, and Fearless and Hutch. And thanks to our silver sponsor, Homelight. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors for being a big part of making this event special for all of us.
And on behalf of everyone here today, thank you to our speakers for taking time from their busy schedules to come and share with us today. Thank you so much for sharing your perspectives, experience, and knowledge with our community and helping to make today so special.
And a huge thank you to the organizing committee. DevOps Days DC is a volunteer effort, and there's a lot of work involved to pull off an event like this. The organizers made it happen and made it special.
And you all do a lot for your communities, from where you live, where you work, to what you're passionate about. Thank you for being a valuable member of our DevOps Day DC community and continuing to share, help, and grow our community every year. Lastly, as some of you know, 7 years ago, Nathan Harvey got a group of like-minded, passionate, local people together and organized the first DevOps Days DC conference. I wasn't actually an organizer that year. I was extraordinarily pregnant with my first child, and a coworker asked me to come because he heard that this conference was going to be really amazing. And I was blown away. I loved that first conference, and I walked up to Nathan at lunchtime and said, I want to learn how to be involved with this community. And he said, okay, let's talk tomorrow after the close, and we'll see how involved you want to get. From that time on, not only did Nathan and the rest of the DevOps community welcome me with open arms, they allowed me to become one of the core organizers, and I've gotten to know him over the years. You know, Nathan has led this community through ups and downs. He did extensive research for us by attending other DevOps Days conferences worldwide, and he brought back lots of new ideas and speakers for all of us. And of course, he led the charge to put together the 5 previous DevOps Days DC events, and we would not be here today without him. Earlier this year, Nathan let the organizers know that he would be stepping down as the conference chair and lead for DevOps Days DC, but don't worry. He's still an organizer and participant in our community. He has passed the torch on to Jeff and me, and we will continue to work diligently to bring the best our community has to offer to our yearly conference. Nathan, you have been a tremendous mentor, co-host, and friend to me personally, and your devotion and passion for this community is infectious, and it carries on in all of us. I don't know that I'll ever be happy with what I'm saying here today, or just can't express your impact to this community, to the organizers, and me. Thanks, friend.
It's going to be tough to follow that one up, but I'm going to try, Holly. I'm going to try. So what's next? Well, our networking event tonight is being hosted by Glenn Wilson, the CTO and founder of Dynaminet. Toucan Events is the platform we're using, and it only takes a few seconds to log in and start connecting. You can get the URL for the event in the reception area. The event starts right now, and we'll leave the event open until 8 p.m. Eastern to allow everyone time to complete conversations and exchange details. Some of our speakers will be in attendance too for you to network with as well. And now one final parting thought, a lesson that we can learn from donuts and croissants. That's right, donuts and croissants. Now, hear me out. Imagine you're at the virtual happy hour in Toucan tonight, and you're engaged in a discussion. You have a drink in your hand maybe, and you're talking with a group about the day. Now, a new person joins your group. Well, how does your group feel to that newcomer? Does it feel kind of closed off and unwelcoming of new conversation? Closed off like a donut? Or is it more like a croissant? more open and welcoming of new people and new topics and new contributions. So the lesson I want to leave you with as we go into the happy hour is don't be a donut. All right. With that, have fun at the happy hour. And if we don't see you at the happy hour, thank you so much for joining us for DevOps Days DC 2021. Until we see each other again,
Be well.
stay safe and take care, everyone.
Take care, everybody.